Well, first we'd like to congratulate University of Maryland, Coach Tillman, Coach Warren, Coach Phipps, Coach Moran, their players and their staff on a terrific performance. Thought they were certainly up to the task today, and thought they were terrific in many phases of the game. I think we were disappointed. If I have time to look back, and it's you're just too emotional, so close to the game. I don't know that we played as well as we think we're capable, but that may have been due to the University of Maryland and how well they played. And I would only know that by maybe looking at the film. But very proud of my guys, very proud of our, the way they fought, and tried to give it a run. And we said during the timeout, we may give up 20 goals there in the fourth quarter, but we were going to play to win there at the end. And but congratulations to Maryland.
Questions for the student athletes? Right here. You can just say name and affiliation as well. Thank you.
Bruce Lurch with the Boston Herald. Coach, look, a nice run that you guys put together at the end of the third quarter, and then Rob got one early in the fourth, and then it just seemed to get away from you guys at that point. Can you explain what happened in the fourth quarter? Or?
Yeah, I really can't explain it. I was there too, and they made plays. The Maryland kids were sharp, shot very well, put the ball on each other's sticks. I thought they were much more confident than we were. I thought there was a major. It was very different, and we know that the Maryland kids coming in are tough and rugged young men and very confident. And I thought our guys backed down a little bit at times. And we're not as confident as they've been. But again, perhaps due to how well Maryland was playing.
Lee Feinswag with NCAA.com. CJ, can you give an assessment of what you think happened out there today?
They were better than us today. Bottom line, plain and simple. All facets of the game. Offensively. Defensively we couldn't stop them. We have a lot of guys, usually for some reason 2 guys slide into the ball, and they're picking apart in the middle. There's no backside help. Face-off wise, Marks did a great job. Used swings, giving out a lot of whistles. It's not a good recipe to win a ball game.
John Danowski, Southern Cross. Justin, just talk about what their defense did against you guys. Their defense has been pretty hot the last 3-4 games. What were you seeing out there?
It was pretty much what we expected. They forced us all over weekends. They were sliding real early, especially when we were dodging from behind the cage. So we tried to prepare for that. When we were patient, we had good looks. We didn't hit some of the shots that we usually hit, and at times when we didn't play patient, we tried to do everything one-on-one. You could see it looked bad. But we didn't play up to the level we have been these past couple weeks, which makes it kind of disappointing, and especially when some of the stuff we got was really simple stuff and really easy. But we didn't do a good job of being patient enough and really looking for the best look on offense.
John, you got a final now with one team that wasn't ranked in the preseason and another team that's not seeded in this tournament. Does that say anything? Is it any kind of statement or anything should be drawn from that?
I'm not on the committee, so I don't do the seedings or anything. To be honest, we don't pay a lot of attention to any of that. We don't pay attention to polls so I wouldn't know anything really about that.
I just want your opinion about it, I guess.
Well, we played Loyola, they were great. During the year we played Maryland, they were great. So I don't know why they wouldn't be ranked, be seeded. I don't know. We thought they were great when we played them both.
John, can you talk about Christian Walsh's goal to begin the fourth quarter that was waved off? How much do you think that affected perhaps momentum and morale?
None. They had a goal. They had a goal disallowed as well. It happens over the course of the game. One play is not going to turn the tide, in a game, and so even though it would have been great, at that point, they had one also that was in a very similar situation where the attackman was too close to the crease. So it evened out.
We have some more questions for Justin and CJ.
Jason Mastronato with the News and Observer. Coach, and CJ, I guess. Coach, how will you remember CJ in his career here? And CJ, you know, what are your thoughts that you're taking away immediately?
Currently right now, it's over. You know, dedicate 4 years of your life to something, and it just ends. But I'll miss most of the guys, everything we've done.
You know, CJ had an immediate impact. You know, the first day he walked onto campus, his first game, you know, scored 3 goals in the ACC championship as a freshman. Scored the Christian Leitner goal as a sophomore. Played through injuries. You know, didn't face off against Syracuse because he had a broken finger. You know, which we kept secret from everyone. You know, missed him last year when we played Maryland at this time because he had a broken bone in his hand. You know, warrior sometimes is an overused cliche, but certainly that would come to mind that he's been a warrior for us, and what he does is very difficult, getting up and down the field, and takes a lot of hits, and it just keeps coming back, and you know, and we're going to miss him tremendously, as with all the seniors, but we'll miss him.
Any more questions? Thank you, guys.